Alright, you know what that sound means? We got a match. Pretty easy mulligan here. Oof. Alright, off to a pretty rough start. I guess we'll keep this one. So we'll keep the Saga. I think just keep the Saga on the lands. Alright. Opponent kept 7. Alright, they get to Thoughtseize my Inquisition, they get to see my hand. Okay, Beseiju. Not the worst draw. It is another land, but it's kind of a spell. Yep. We'll fetch in response to the Dothy Voidwalker. Sorry, I know this is looking kind of funny. Alright, I'm just gonna hide this. Voidwalker getting bolted. Yeah, that's fine with me. Pass the turn. Sorry, just still getting the stream set up a little bit here. Yep. Go ahead. Season Pyromancer. So this feels a lot like Scam. Let's see if they give us any reason to think they are Scam. Hit a mulligan to 5 this game, so I mean, we weren't really expecting too much from this start. Okay, there's a Fury, so yeah, this is, you know, pretty likely to be Scam. If that's the case, I'm just gonna leave this Wooded Foothills uncracked. If they do play Blood Moons, I think game 1. Yeah, let's get a forest, pick up the Bloodstained Mire with the Wren. And then we'll play the Saga. So now we're kind of insulated against Blood Moon. I mean, if they play one, it really sets us back, but we'll get at least a little bit of value out of this Wren and 6. If they care about it, which they do. Alright, 4th land from our opponent. Okay. They definitely have a removal spell here, don't they? So we're just going to cast the Ragavan. That way this lets us still make a 1/1 out of the Saga. And then potentially keeps our Wren and 6 alive. But I think this is just getting pushed. No? Okay. We will see. We'll see. Yep. Big ol' nothing. That resolves. Sure. That resolves. Enter battlefield trigger happens again. They get to look at my hand of 3 cards again. They pitched a grief. So this is a fatal push. Oh, Blood Moon, huh? Okay, well, we will make a construct in response. Let the Blood Moon resolve, kills our Saga. But we do have a... We have a Wren that'll be alive. Probably at 1. That should attack with both, I imagine? Yeah. So we'll block here. Wow. Let's pick up the Saga. Can't play the Saga, but we can do this right now. They have no cards in hand. The Wren is for sure dying next turn, so we'll get an attack in with the Ragavan. First, probably put Gigantha in our hand if nothing else happens. Oh, okay. Alright. We'll have a grief of our own. So... black, black. Nope. Nothing to take from our opponent. Alright. No, not the end of the world. The Wren will for sure die if they want it to. I think they could attack with everything. Yeah, no blocks. Wren is down. But good news. Oh, that's a good draw for our opponent. Yep. If they want to trade, they can. So we'll do 3 to them, that's fine. Okay. Oh, they drew a Feign Death? Well, we have to terminate it. But that means our grief lives. And then we will have some constructs coming down their throat. So they still know about the Bloodstained Mire in our hand. If they attack, I'm just letting it happen. They're gonna lock point here. No problem. Getting mighty low there, opponent. Would be a shame if some constructs with the Shadow Sphere were headed your way. I don't think they can attack. Yep. Make a construct, untap. Thoughtseize, so we are gonna make another construct. I think we just get the Shadow Sphere. Well, Thoughtseize now. Look at their 1 card. Okay, they terminated our grief. That's fine. Alright. We'll not send the Ragavan. If they want to trade, they can, but we're in a pretty good spot here. Because then we'll have a Ragavan attacking next turn. We'll probably be able to pick up Gigantha. So they'll take 1 down to 6. We'll gain a bunch of life. Pass the turn to our opponent. Say go. Alright, their upkeep Lochthwaining. That is many fewer options for them. Cool. Lord of the Rings cards. Alright, GG. Okay, scam. Scam, scam, scam. This is exactly the matchup why I wanted another Terminate. You just want answers. Okay, so Grafdigger's Cage. Soul Guide Lantern's pretty sweet.
Evelyn John 1 followed.
Hey, Evelyn John, thank you so much for the follow. Thanks for hanging out. We're playing some scam right now. It's going fantastic. Okay, cards that we want. I want Haywire Mites too. They play Blood Moons, just annoying. I think these 5 out and a Ragavan out is normally how I sideboard here. I don't really care about, like, this matchup is so much about playing to the board that looking at their hand isn't really relevant. And us having Ragavan, not so relevant. I'm pretty sure they'll play Bowmasters. So we bring in cards that care about Graveyard, and I'm bringing in the other Boseiju because of Blood Moon. So I think this is what the deck will look like. Many 1-mana artifacts to do. Probably no explosives. Yeah, we're good here. We're doing great. Aw, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Figured if I'm gonna play Magic anyway, might as well stream it, right? So. Okay, so reveal the companion, do the things. Alright, we have a cage, so if they don't turn 1 us, we have a thing, so a bunch of creatures too, this is fine. We have no removal, but our hand has to top deck against this deck most of the time anyway, so might as well give them things to take. Yep, okay. And Fury is nice because we still get to keep all of the cards in our hand. This hand notably also has Forest, so we'll be able to get a Swamp off of one of these 2 lands. Ooh, this makes it a 4/4? Lame, so that turns off Lightning Bolt as a draw. So we gotta find one of our 3 Terminates, which is possible. Oh, that's also an answer, I guess. So. And we'll have plenty of blockers along the way. Getting a Swamp. Grafdigger's Cage. Go ahead, opponent. And this game might just end up being like play draw, because if we were on the play, they couldn't have done their turn 1 play. They have 4 cards in hand. Sure. I think they might have to take the Pulse. I think they might just take the Pulse. Alright, untap. They did take the pulse, which is fine. So we'll pass the turn. We have a pretty long wave of blockers coming for our opponent, so... So we'll flash in our blocker before damage. I'll attack here. Alright, they found their second land, which is scary. Alright, we will fetch. Get a mountain. Play Bowmasters. Bowmaster our opponent. Yep. Go to blocks. And we will block. Alright, untap. Alright, not a removal spell that... Yeah, they have to have like a Terminate or something here. One, two, three, four. We'll attack with the Bowmasters. I mean, we have two blockers. If they have two removal spells, then they can clear the way, but that's the game, I guess. Next turn, we'll put Gigantha in our hand. We'll block with this Bowmasters. Alright, now there's a creature in the graveyard, so our Tarmogoyf can survive against Yep. Alright. End step, are they gonna flash in Bowmasters of their own? They're at 7. They're terminating the Tarmogoyf. Okay. Ooh, brutal. Okay. Well, they get our Gigantha, if they want it. And they do. We are blocking here, just absorbing as much damage as we possibly can. Yep. Nine, so we will be at 1 to this Fury hit. Black, red, We get another green. Yeah, another green and black source. Terminate? Urza Saga. Yeah, I guess that keeps us in it. Because we'll go to 1 and then have blockers, so. I wonder what their hand is. Their hand has to be... Okay, there's their 3rd land. I was gonna say, they probably have some Seasoned Pyromancers in there. No blocks. We did have a lot of opportunities to draw. Okay, GG opponent. Okay. I don't think anything changes. Now we know that they have the Bowmasters, but we have Bowmasters of our own. I'm more worried about their scam, so we're okay here. Alright, being on the play really helps. Alright, this hand's great. Turn 1 Grafdigger's Cage. Posted by a lot of removal. Let's see if our opponent is deciding on a mulligan. They did. They mulligan to 5 cards. Getting a Blood Crypt here. Alright, so for the moment, Scam is off the table. Haywire Might's the only unique thing in this hand that they can take. Alright. I think we're going to just be cycling this Spellbomb. And if that's the case, I'm just going to do it now. Okay, Dragon Rage Chandler. A decent draw. Alright, another Thoughtseize, probably the DRC's going away. I really want to land. Forest would be a great draw. Any fetch land. Okay. They have 3 cards. Come on, fetch land. Come on, Forest. Bummer. Alright, go ahead. They get a swamp here and just play Blood Moon? That'd be sweet. Okay, Fable. We can deal with Fable. Yep. So this came up, if they have an Undying Malice for a flipped Fable, it'll come back as a Fable. It was pretty awesome. So they don't know about our second Fatal Push. Ooh, Renin 6 is a good draw. Luckily we can't do anything with it right now, so float a mana. Yeah, we'll get the Soul Guide Lantern. Exile a Thoughtseize out of their graveyard. Draw a card. Alright. We're casting our spells. You know, we gotta do what we gotta do. So they get to discard 2 cards, up to 2 cards if they want. They discarded 1. I have to imagine their hand consists of a removal spell that they're going to cast at instant speed. Ooh, that fetch land is a very good draw. I think this is a Bowmasters, if I had to guess. Okay. Let's get a Stomping Ground. Cast our Wrenn and 6. Pick up our Urza Saga. Go ahead, opponent. Both coming at Wrenn. Okay, so that signs of not a lightning bolt. We'll get the Wooded Foothills so we can play a forest from it. Sure. Do I want to kill so I can bolt? I can bolt and push. Those two things will definitely happen. Question is, do I want to use the Wrenn? Because they can clear the Wrenn. But have I gotten enough value? I think picking up the Saga. So I ping the Bowmasters with the Wrenn. Yeah, I think I've gotten enough value. Play the Urza Saga. So let's see how they attack. Lothwain is a good draw for them. Interesting. So I can save the Wrenn. No, the Wrenn has enough value. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, that happens. Oh, well, that's okay. So we'll bolt the reflection. They'll go try and copy something, we'll kill it. Maybe. Okay, and that fizzles. Did something get exiled with the void? Oh, the Ren did. Okay. Let's say go to our opponent. So we can make 2/2s. Really hope they don't Blood Moon here. If they attack, I'm not going to block. No attacks. They're playing it pretty straight up. Thanks, opponent. Alright, 3 cards in hand. Feels like we're turning the corner, but who knows. Alright, another land. We'll get a swamp here. They probably have a removal spell, but we have to get started beaten down anyway, so I'm sure Fatal Push is coming, or Terminate. I mean, what else could their hand be? I'll just take it. Okay. Wow. Just all like Feign Deaths and Thought Seizes and things like that. EE for 1, okay. Which will kill my Shadow Spear, my Grafdigger's Cage. Alright. That's fine. Okay. This lets them... Okay. Wow, really good line from the opponent, and then they have the Feign Death, I would imagine. Alright, so they're in it. It's a game. I was feeling very good. Now I'm feeling like we have to beat a 1/1. Alright, they have no cards in their hand. So we have a lot of really good draws here. Yeah, that was an excellent play from our opponent. Alright, so now a Ragavan is an excellent draw. Tarmogoyf is great. They have a Lochthwain, which is scary. I would like a Bowmasters. That would be nice. There we go, Tarmogoyf. And I'm going to terminate now, just because we don't want anything bad happening. Alright, so they get to top deck first. Hopefully they just hit, like, I don't care, like, just the garbage, like Feint Deaths and things like that, Undying Malices from here. Okay, land. Tapped land. Alright, let's get a Bowmasters right now. I don't think we've seen one this match. This would be the backbreaking point. Alright. I'm just thinking if I do this now, or if I do it in their upkeep. Because they're going to 7. if they want to do it again, they'll have to use it, and then... So I'll do it in their draw step. Yeah, because if they want to use it, which they probably shouldn't, they'd have to spend their mana, and they have a terminate. Okay. Go ahead, opponent. Yep, they drew the terminate. That's fine. So they have three cards in their, or 1 card in their hand, 3 mana, nothing to do with it. Okay. Well, let's see if it's a good spell. Is it a Bowmaster's? It's probably a Bowmaster's. All right, we hit him. Can I get a Bowmaster's off them? Okay. A Dothy Voidwalker. That's a pretty good one. That is a very good one. So we have lethal next turn. If they have nothing, which their hand was, you know, they might just play a land here. Black, 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 black. A grief? Okay. Alright, attack for 3. Alright, opponent is at 2. So we have now 2 evasive threats. They have 1 card in their hand. This hopefully is not a good one. GG. Well played, opponent. Yeah, so I was pretty scared when they had that Engineered Explosives Fury line, but we were able to battle back. We drew a Tarmogoyf immediately, and then some relevant spells. GG, opponent.